Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to Elijah Talks Football, and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing all right. To me, I'm not feeling all right because honestly, that performance in the first half was the worst first half performance I've ever seen. Worst ever. 19 shots Manchester United had. 19. We had only five. They had five shots on target. We only had one throughout the first half. But overall, it was embarrassing, it was pathetic, it was horrific, and it was horrible to watch. And you know why I'm not also happy? Is because it's another game where we cannot beat Man United at Old Trafford, and it's another game where we cannot beat them in the Premier League. Arsenal can do it, Liverpool can do it, Tottenham could do it, even Man City can do it. And there's many other teams that can do it. Crystal Palace did it, Villa did it, Burnley did it sometime when they beat Man United at Old Trafford. Who else? Brighton. They can do it. There's many other teams that can do it, but we can't. We can't. Even Sheffield United could do it when they beat them 2-1, and that was the shock of the season last when Oli was there. There's many other teams that can beat Man United, especially at Old Trafford. We can't. We can't. If you ask me, I don't know why, but we just can't. It's going to be another year. It's going to be another. I don't know when Chelsea ever going to beat Man United in the Premier League, especially at Old Trafford, because this is just going to keep going on and on and on and on and on, and it really pisses me off. Today, we showed no heart, no desire, no passion. We didn't go at Man United at all, at all. Poch and the players are for the blame here. They're the reason they need to take the blame. Because Pochettino, his lineup and his substitutions were wrong. The players out there were embarrassing. Kept giving the ball away, keep making silly fouls. Very lucky to not concede another penalty. Shocking offending again by the two goals, which I'm going to be talking about in a minute. We don't have that winning mentality. We just don't. How comes, we went down to 10 men and didn't give up, and we've won the game despite Brighton scoring the second goal? How comes, we showed that mentality, but tonight we didn't do it? Why? And I keep on saying this. If Chelsea want to finish in the top 5 and win a trophy, we need to go on a winning form, because they cannot get a draw or perhaps win the game and then up losing or getting the draw in the next game. Because look what happened here. We've won against we drawn against Arsenal, which we should have won, but we end up losing against Brentford. We got a decent result against Manchester City, but we end up losing against Newcastle. So why is it that Chelsea always like up and down, like hot and cold, like a seesaw? When we won the game, then the next time we lose. Why? Why can't they just keep on winning games like every single time? Why can't they go on a winning form consistently? Why can't they not do this consistently? You know why? Because they're not showing it on the pitch. And you know the worst thing is, we don't have any world-class players at the moment, other apart from Thiago Silva, maybe Reece James. But everyone else, nothing. And these players need to know, if you want to be a world-class player, you need to be doing this consistently every single time. Carry your team forward, get them to wins and all that stuff. But we don't. Look at Arsenal. Whenever they got to go down, do you ever see them giving up? No, because they still dominate Man United. They still score goals, and they even score a late one against Arsenal. Yeah, I remember the game at the Emirates. Yeah, I think it was Hoyland or Garnacho scored the goal to make it 2-1, but they were offside. And guess what happened? Yeah, Declan Rice scored the late winner. You know why? Because they have that winning mentality. They don't give up. Even the Luton game last night, yeah, Arsenal don't have a good record there, and they wanted to end it tonight. So despite them conceding 3 goals and not having a great performance, they still won. You know why? It's because they didn't give up. That's what champions do. That's what team that wants to buy in the top 4 do. Are we doing any of Are we doing any of that this season? No, no, because we don't have that winning mentality like Arsenal do. We don't. That is what I'm telling you guys. We are way off of the title race and the top 4. We are way off because we're not acting like a big team. We're acting like a mid-table team. And you know who's to blame for this? Todd Bowley. Yeah? Because the last 18 months, he has won Chelsea Football Club. He's made Chelsea Football Club become from a great club, like the biggest club in the world, to now being to not being that anymore. It is him and the recruitment team and Igbali as well, the co-owner as well. They are doing this for us. We have spent £1 billion and we still cannot improve. And guess what? We only had 6 wins so far this season. Yeah? 10 wins in 2023. 10 wins for the entire season. And we've been conceding the same amount of goals every single time. It's just a disgrace. It's embarrassing, and my head is all over the place at the moment. Because my head was telling me 2-1 Man United, yeah? But my heart was saying 2-1 Chelsea. So my head got it right. But I said 1-1 because both teams are bad. But it looks like in this game, because normally because during so far this season, we play much better football than Man United, but they're above us. So I'm thinking in this game, can Chelsea turn up and just make Man United look poor again? The answer is no. Because they are the ones that be playing good and we are the ones that be playing bad. Man United deserve the win. And guess what? Yeah, we're lucky that we conceded 2, because it should have been more. We could have been like it could have been like 5-1 or 6-1 to Man United if they were clinical enough. It could have been the most embarrassing was only against Man United. So we're lucky that it should have been 2. That it was 2. It should be more than that. But for Chelsea, and I keep on saying this every single time, if we don't put our if we create chances and cannot put in the back of the net and always miss, we are not going to win, and the opposition are going to punish us and they will tell us how you do it. In the first half, we should have been the lead at half time. Because Mudryk, how did you miss that? Nicholas Jackson, how did you miss that? Enzo Fernandez, how did they miss those chances? That should have been like 3-1 or 4-1 to Chelsea at half time. And I would have been relaxing. I would have been over the win and buzzing, just celebrating like mad. But no, it's still the same old shit every single game, week in and week out. It's as simple as that. In the second half, I thought we were a bit better, but still ain't good enough. Because we didn't create loads of chances in that game. We didn't. And Scott McTominay, yeah, a man that has been bad last season, it looks like he's a much better player this season. And he could have scored a hat-trick, yeah? To me, he was, I'm not like, to me, overall, he's the player of the match. Because Scott McTominay just showed Chelsea players that this is how you do it. This is how you take your opportunity and score. They were clinical. Well, not so much, but Scott McTominay was. None of our forwards or midfielders were clinical enough. None of them. It was an absolute disgrace, man. It really was. The only players that can hold their heads up high is Cole Palmer, Robert Sanchez, maybe Thiago Silva, and maybe Kukurea. That is it. The rest of them can hang their in shame. Because that was nothing but embarrassing, disgusting, and pathetic performance. Mudryk was poor. Jackson was poor. Sterling was horrible. Enzo Caicedo, terrible. Disasi was poor. Kukurea, we made him captain, but he did absolutely nothing. Why give it to him? Why not give it to Thiago Silva? It to me didn't make any sense. Robert Sanchez, he was good. Saved the penalty after William Colwell, conceded one. Because why on earth did you stamp on Anthony's foot? To me, that was definitely a penalty. But Robert Sanchez saved that. But the first goal, Scott McTominay, a free, no, a goal all by himself, no one closing him down. I think Leroy Cole should have done better, man. He should have made that block, but he said they allowed that, but he said he just turned and looked behind. Maybe Sanchez could have done better, but it's mostly Leroy Cole, that should have done better. Maybe Thiago Silva. But Leroy Cole should be closer to Scott McTominay, but he wasn't. He just stood there, doing absolutely nothing, just turn. That's why I didn't get why he was the captain tonight. And that's why I wanted to either give it to Thiago Silva or give it to Reece James. I know he's got a knee problem, but give it to somebody else. Because Thiago Silva, yes, he had bad games this season, but he's still a leader, still one of the best defenders in the world. And tonight he had a really good game, making blocks and all that stuff. So that's why I don't get this captaincy, this mentality. Like everything about this club is just sting. It's just rotten to the core. Like the players, the manager, the owners don't care about this club. They simply don't give a shit about this club. And it's so annoying, man. It really is. You know, Cole Palmer, right on half time, showing these forwards how you score, showing them that how you score. Because the composer for me was absolutely brilliant. And I felt sorry for him because before he scored the goal, he was doing what Enzo and Caicedo should have done, like winning the ball back and making passes. Cole Palmer is a number 10, but he's acting like a number 8 or number 6. He should have got at least 2 or 3 hat-tricks in this game. But like I said, he got robbed because Mudryk missed, Nicholas Jackson missed, Enzo missed. I feel sorry for Cole Palmer, man. I really do. Because that brilliant finish just ends up in the bin. I feel sorry for him because he was our best player on the pitch. Best player throughout this game. Maybe not in the second half, but in the first half he was. I feel sorry for him. The same goes for Sanchez, maybe Kukurea, maybe Thiago Silva. Those are the players I feel sorry for. I feel sorry for the fans as well. They had to travel all the way up to Manchester and witness one of the worst, fast, shocking, and embarrassing World Cup performances they've ever seen. They had to witness that. It's as simple as that. And like I said, the second half, we did improve a bit, but we didn't really go at Man United at all. At all. And like I said, Scott McTominay scored the second goal, free header, conceded from another set piece once again. Why do we always like to give players that much space? Why? Like, we're just conceding goals left, right, and center. Like, I believe in the last 3 games, we conceded 2 against Man United, 2 against Brighton, 4 against City, so that's 8, and 4 against Newcastle. So in the last 4 games, we have conceded 12 goals. 12 goals. And our goal difference is 2. Our goal difference is 2. Why is that? It's because defenders don't know how to do their job. They don't. It looks like both our defense and our attack is poor. It's shocking. And I never thought I said this. This is the first time I've ever said this. Because usually you guys hear me saying that, oh, our attack, our defense is like this, but our attack is like this. Now it looks like they're the same thing. Both going down. The trending is going down. Both our attack and our defense have been shocking over the last 4 games. Absolutely disgusting. How comes in the game against Brighton we got that huge win after they dominate us, and we couldn't do the same thing against Man United where they dominated us? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, we just didn't really turn up in this game. No one cared. No one turned up in this game in a huge game. Like, I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired of this. Like, this cannot continue. And for me, Poch, for me, has got for me, he's also got to take the blame because his lineup was wrong. Paddy Shield had a really good game against Brighton. Why leave him on the bench? Why? I know Reece James had a problem with his knee, but why bring him on then if he's got a knee problem? Why bring him on? It just doesn't make any sense. I understand that. I mean, don't actually, no, you know what? I don't. I feel like, yeah, I feel like him putting Cuckoo on the wide was a good thing. But why is Cole starting a left back? To me, he's not a left back because you can see time and time again, he's always giving players that much space. To me, if you want to put someone left back, put Ian Matson there. Put him there. I wouldn't mind because he can play well as a left back, as a left winger, and as a right winger. He can play well in that positions. But I just knew he just doesn't trust Ian Matson at all. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, and even his subs were wrong because Nicholas Jackson did absolutely nothing, but he kept him on the pitch. You kept him there. For me, if I was the manager, I'd have taken off Nicholas Jackson and brought on Bolger. I'd have taken off Disarcy and bring on Bradley Shield. That's what I could have done. But instead, he brought on he took off instead he took off Mudryk and he brought on Bolger. Like, what? I know Mudryk had a bad game, but I would have taken him off and put Ian Madsen there and take off Nicholas Jackson and put in Bolger there. It just didn't make any sense. Like Poch and the players are the reason why we've lost this game. Poch got everything wrong. His game manager was wrong, the lineup was wrong, the subs were wrong. And the players didn't turn up at all. So yeah, like I said, it's only Cole Palmer, Sanchez, maybe Kukurea, maybe Thiago Silva that deserve some plays, and that is it. The rest of them can all hand it in shame because you didn't turn up, you left me down, and you left the fans down. Because I wanted you to step up when I did the preview earlier today, but you didn't. Not all of you, but some of you didn't turn up, which I want you to do. Like, it's just a disgrace, man, and it's gonna be a long season because, like I told you guys, it's gonna be next season or the season after that. It's gonna take at least four, or maybe more years until I see Chelsea being the title race and actually doing well. It's gonna be a long time because I know this team, and this team ain't going anywhere forward. It's going backwards. It's as simple as that. And that's why we need to get into our we need to open our eyes and ears and just realize this team is not going to go anywhere forward. We're not a big team anymore. We're not winning this season. We're not finishing the top 5 this season. We ain't. Because as Villa beat Manchester City, they're in 3rd place. And Man United are close to the top 4. We should be in that position, yeah? Not like 10th or below that. Because we've got Everton next. And if Fulham, Wolves, Brentford, and Bournemouth win their games, they can go above us. And we could go from 10th all the way down to 14th. But if we lose against Everton, other teams below are catching up. They really have. So I don't know. I don't know where Chelsea go from here, but all I know is that we didn't turn up, we didn't show anything, and I'm just fuming. I'm not looking forward to the Everton game. I'm not, especially at Goodison Park. Yeah, against Sean Dice. Yeah, low block team, and looking forward to that game. Well, I definitely see us losing that game. I'm not confident at all after what I saw tonight. I really ain't. So that's what I've got to say. So overall, pathetic, embarrassing, shocking first half, a bit better, but overall, embarrassing, disgusting, horrible performance. And that's how I'm going to end it there. So there we go. Honestly, I'm just absolutely fuming. I'm just tired. I'm just done. It's just as simple as that. Okay, so that is it, guys. That is my reaction to Manchester United 2, Chelsea 1, and there you go. So let me know in the comments down below, where do you agree or disagree with everything I said, and who was your player of the match, and do you think that the players didn't step up, and do you think Pochettino got this wrong? So let me know in the comments down below. So there we go. And yeah, make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the button, bell notifications, all of that shit. And yeah, you know what to do, Wes. So yeah, so I don't have to ask you again. So if you guys who do those things for me, then you'll make me a very happy person. So there we go. So yeah, embarrassing performance. Not looking forward to the Everton game, and yeah, that's what I've got to say. So as always, take care of yourselves. Goodbye, God bless, and I'll catch you guys again very soon. In the big people, peace.